Hi guys, welcome to another video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter Neal and I got an absolute superb video for you today. I'm going to talk to you about some pieces I've bought off eBay, some pieces I bought at a charity shop, one of my nicest car boot sale buys in a very long time, and then I'm going to give you a little spoiler on a film that is coming up this week with myself and Nick Hills. Stay tuned guys, you won't be disappointed. Bye for now. Okay, just quickly before we get going guys, if you love antiques, collectibles, you're in the reseller business, then don't forget to subscribe, because my channel's all about how-to videos. I go out buying antiques and I show you what everything's worth and how to identify it. So stake your claim guys, make sure you subscribe. If the videos help you and you like them, I would really appreciate a like and a share to help me keep creating videos. Let's get to it. Okay, welcome back guys. I'm going to start off with my eBay buy. Now it is a stormer of a buy, beautiful thing. And I'm going to give you a little story. A gentleman comes to the shop every Thursday and he comes in and he has a chat, and he's disabled so he can't get around the car boot sales like myself. So he starts looking on Facebook groups to buy things. And he's buying a lot of things blind or constantly texting me saying, what about this, what about that? And I'm saying, I need pics. I can't tell you without pics. There's too many examples. I said, go on eBay and have a look on eBay. I said, you can buy some really nice things. Anyway, a day or so later, he texts me, oh God, you want to see this? Have a look at this item number. And he sent me a text through with the item number, and I clicks on it. And it takes me through to a piece of sterling silver, late 19th century, by a really good name called William Cummins. Now, this piece at the time was on £9, £10, something like that. I texted him back and said, they haven't put the weight, they haven't put the size, but I can tell you now, it's worth it. I said, if it's teaspoon size, it's worth £10, £15. If it goes up, it's worth 30, 40 quid. All the way up to a big spoon's a couple of £100. I said, it's got to be worth £2 to £3 a gram. I said, without a question of a doubt. I said, so have a go. Anyway, he was umming and ahhing. He texted me back before the end of the auction. He said, lad, do you know what? I'm not going to have a go for it. I'm just going to watch this one. So I said, all right, I'm going to have a go myself. And I bought it. Now, this is the item in question. It's not as big as I hoped. Now, I'm going to splice in some photos now at the end of this section. It is a spectacular thing. It's got a full, crisp set of hallmarks just here. Really nice set of hallmarks. Now this is a bonbon spoon, produced by William Cummins in a really good thick gauge, and it is 30 grams of silver. Now my total price, and I'll show you in a minute, was £17.89. 60p a gram, give or take, because it's about 30 grams, or just under 30 grams. So about 60 pence a gram I paid for that. Now I said to him, a name like William Cummins demands £2 to £3 a gram on novelty items such as this, pillboxes, things like that, can go up £5 a gram. Something like this spoon, a decorative pierced spoon like this, got to be £2 to £3 a gram, no problem at all. Just for a collector to have it. So I bought it. He came to the shop on Thursday and it finally arrived after a bit of a battle, might I add, because it took over a week for them to ship it out. They were constantly delayed. Now, it came to the point where I was going to file item not received and just get my money back, because I honestly thought they weren't going to send it. But they finally did. They shipped it out and it arrived in good condition. It was well packaged as well to protect it, so it's a really beautiful piece of silver. And safe to say, Richard, when he saw it this week, was jaw-droppingly gutted that he didn't buy it. So I just added the £9 on to what I paid and sold it to him for £1 a gram. So it's a nice easy double your money there for him. But have a look at some of these things, show you some of the prices on William Cummins, show you some of the novelty pieces and the type of money they pull in. But it just goes to show you can buy quality antiques off eBay at a price and put them straight back on and resell them, because I can tell you now, if I was going to sell this, I'd be asking £55 to £60, no problem at all. And for less than £18 outlay on the purchase price, that's a really good deal. Stay tuned, have a look at this. Okay, so here's the spoon I purchased. £17.89, it was a very poor description. Photographs were okay, but the description is simple, Spoon, great design, fantastic figures, birds, etc. in foliage. Originally intended as a bonbon spoon, it doesn't really matter. Thanks for looking, good luck. No size, no weight, no nothing. So it was a pure gamble. But the way I looked at that, I thought it's going to be a lot bigger than a teaspoon. I thought, £10-15 for a teaspoon of that maker. So we were alright there. Anyway, I'm going to come across and show you actual asking prices of some pieces for sale by William Cummins. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but the top piece is $15,000. A mirror, $10,000. $5,000. Clock, $4,700. Well, you can see the prices yourself. Some of these prices are astronomical. A little cow cream over there. That's box, little vase, 1897, William Cummins, £1,200. Doesn't all pull this money, guys, right? So a lot of people are asking good money, but don't be fooled. It doesn't all pull this money. Look at that, £800 for that. That vase can't be any more than 100, 150 grams, 200 grams at most. So you can see what I mean. If we come across, these are actually sold prices. I'm not going to do them all, I'm just going to show you some of the better pieces, okay? So we come down, and you can see some of these prices are really, really good. Now I've selected out a few that I'm going to show you in just a minute to give you an example of what type of money you can get for a lightweight novelty piece by William Cummins. But it's a good name, very good name. So we start off here with large Edwardian matchbox holder or Vesta case, 1904 by William Cummins. Sold for £115. Now okay, it is a really pretty one. But if we come down to the description, all I'm interested in at this moment in time is the weight. So we have William Cummins and Sons, and we have 50 grams. So they've paid over £2 a gram, which is about right. Come across again. We have a pair of vases here. Now these are small vases. Art Nouveau iris vases, fine. £225. Now these are lightweight and loaded at the base. I don't think there's any more than 30 grams of silver in these each. Now they haven't even put the weight down. There's no weight on these. They're 5 inches tall, so they are the wafer thin light stuff. And somebody's paid £225 for them, and I bet you there's not £40 of scrap silver in them, £30 of scrap silver. So it doesn't go on the weight all the time. The name William Cummins will demand a premium. Final piece, beautiful, beautiful box. £199. Now it is a nice box, pill boxes, snuff boxes, things like that, potpourri boxes, they do sell well. Now this one's 30 grams. £200, they've had £6 a gram for that. So just to give you an example, 60p a gram for my spoon versus some of the prices for novelty items on William Cummins. Okay, moving on. I went up to Aberdare Town Centre on Saturday afternoon. So I worked in the shop all day. Just before the close of business, I went up and I done some shopping for some last minute or late Mother's Day gifts. While I was up there, I thought, you know what? The charity shops are still open. I'm going to have a little walk around. Now, coming from helping with homeless in the community. So that's the name of the charity I purchased this item off. And this is what I've had, which is a 1960s Price Kensington, or Kensington Price, whichever way you want to put it, hound. He's a beautiful stylized dog. Really nice. And you can see there how much I paid for it, which is £9.90, but they kept the 10 pence, I didn't want it. So £10 I've paid for this dog. He's in lovely condition, and I just love the look of him. As you can see, he's a large example. Let me have a quick look at, can you see my measuring tape? I didn't think to have my measuring tape to hand, guys. No, can't see it. I'll probably assume it's the same size as the others I found the price examples on, which is around 12 inches. But to be honest with you, I would have thought it was a little bit more than that, but hey, doesn't matter. There's the mark, which is Kensington Price there. Obviously the patent number in here, made in England. And it looks like he's called Fred. P&K Fred. Anyway, there's an example of the mark for you. Kensington Price stuff doesn't pull the type of money as it used to demand, but look at the dog. If you love 60s, 70s kitsch, then that is right up your street. For £10 for a figure of this size, wasn't a problem at all. And what was shocking me is it was a Saturday late. I don't know how many dealers would have walked in these charity shops throughout the day, or members of public, and yet again still sat on a shelf. I have no problem whatsoever putting this for sale in my shop. It's a lovely thing, and I'm going to show you some prices now of what they achieve on eBay. Well, I say achieve, there's none sold. There's only one sold, and that was for 99p damaged, so that doesn't even count. There's none sold, there's a few up for sale. I'll show you the for sale prices. Have a look at these, guys. There we have it straight away. 1963 Kensington Price Hound. £40 asking price. Come down. You can see some of the cottage where they're asking. Very similar. I would imagine these were competitors to the Bezic factory. Again, same piece. They haven't described it as accurately. £25, £25. And £20. So, happy enough. I can tell you now, I'm going to put £25 on mine and be competitive. It's not going on eBay, it's going on the shop. And for a charity shop by end of the day, after hundreds of people have been through there, I'm really pleased. Super happy, nice item for in the shop window. Last Sunday, I'm a bit behind on my filming. I got so much stock to film, it's unbelievable. But last Sunday, I was walking around Bessemer Road Market, and I must admit, I spent nearly £1,000 in Bessemer Road in one day. I bought some of the best pieces I've ever bought. Absolutely spectacular. And I'm going to show you one of the pieces I bought and tell you exactly how much I paid for it. But first, I want you to understand, place this setting in your head. Bessemer Road holds probably 500 cars at max. It was full. Up and down, every aisle was even, all the way out to the main entrance gate. He couldn't cram another car in. It was heaving. It was a beautiful day, and I think it was the first really hot day of the year, and everybody went and go and sell at the car boot sale. So I'm buying off a lot of people, and I'm seeing dealers passing up stuff for £10 and £12 and handing me stuff saying, oh, I don't want it. And you're talking £50-60 items for a tenner. And I am going to film them all for you to see them eventually. And I think, well, why are you leaving that stuff go for a tenner? The only thing I can think of is dealers are struggling to sell at the moment, so they're needing to buy in cheaper because they haven't got the money. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I come across a couple of dealers who sold me that beautiful ship's bell or church bell, whatever it was, fire engine bell. Massive, massive, huge brass bell. Anyway, they were there again, and I thought, oh, what have you got on today? And I bought quite a few pieces off them, but my favourite piece is this. One of my favourite buys in a long time, and I guarantee you are going to have a shock of your life when you see prices and everything else. Now, we have one of the nicest Gladstone bags I have ever had or seen. It is a spectacular example. It's clean. It's beautiful. It is as good as they get, guys. It is no damage on it. Literally, it's a rigid example. It's not a soft one. Interior is good. Leather straps are good. It's been used. It's got beautiful, authentic wear that you'd want to see, but no damage whatsoever. It's travelled. It's got a couple of Russian travel plaques and that on there. Interior-wise, look at that. Beautiful. Really, really nice. Now, dealers were walking past this, and the gentleman was turning offers down something stupid. Nobody was willing to pay him the money for it. Now, The only thing I haven't got is the key, and I might even get one made. Now, we had this on the stall for £45. Now, I know what you're thinking. I thought it straight away. I thought, do you know what? It's a really nice bag. It's got to be worth 80, 90 quid of anyone's money. Honestly, I thought it was one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. Really is spectacular. Top quality leather. So I thought, do you know what? I bought that jewellery display cabinet on the wall off you for £5. I bought that beautiful brass bell off you for £55. I thought, I'm going to play fair. I've made a lot of money off you. I'm going to give you the full £45. I thought, karma. I'm going to give you the £45. After I paid him the £45, walks 10 foot across his stall and buys a beautiful jug for a tenner that I was jumping up and down with. So karma came back and paid me back. However, wait till you see the prices of these. Shocked the life out of me. Now, what I've done to finish this off before I put it up for sale is I ordered this off Amazon, which is a leather feed and wax, similar sort of colour. And this is a beeswax and leather feed. So that's what I bought. So today I'm going to sit here and I'm going to polish it nice and slowly and get it really fed and rich and looking beautiful. And then it's going on eBay. It's not going in the shop. It's too good for the shop, guys. It's going on eBay. And I'm going to be sorry to leave it go. Have a look at these prices and be prepared to be shocked. Are you ready? Here we go. Look at that. £2,000 for a Gladstone bag. £995 for a Gladstone bag. £670. Look how rough that one is. £600. £500. £450. Now there's Gladstone bags and there's Gladstone bags, and I've had some pretty average rubbishy ones really, and I've had 20s and 30s for them, no problem at all. Now what they're selling them as is vintage luggage bags. They go in as now. People are taking them if they're going away, and they're selling them as an overnight bag, things like that. So they're selling them now as vintage luggage. Now I know what you're saying, these are asking prices and anyone can do that. It doesn't mean you're going to achieve it. And it doesn't. But look at that. These are sold prices. Now mine's every bit as good as that. And once mine's been fed, it's going to look every bit as good as that. Again, they're selling as a travel bag. Vintage gentleman's Gladstone travel bag. £625, guys. I paid £45. £695. Took an offer. Don't know what it was, but it ain't going to have been stupid. £500. Again. Alright, then you drop down to £195. Then you come down to the very average ones. Look how average that is. £160 sold. Rough as hell, £175. They obviously go all the way down, where people are asking 20s and 30s, right? But the quality ones are where mine sits, which are right up around these. Now I know what you're saying. We can't all pay £45 for one item, and genuinely I did not expect them to pull that type of money. I didn't. But on the same stall, I had the £10 jug that is going to pull probably a couple of £100, and I'll show that in another video. And I had this, same stall, and it is another die-cast plane set. I don't want them to fall out, just got to be careful. So we have another die-cast double aeroplane set of Spitfire. Now these were a £5 for the box of two, so £2.50 an aeroplane, never out, and they come with a little key fob as well. Now if you saw the video I had a while back where I bought some like 50 or 60 of these in at £3, £4, £5 each, I've sold them all. They're all gone. And I've got them coming back and forth the shop asking all the time. Now this was a £5, I'm going to get 20 quid for it. That's buying on a budget. That's getting 4 to 1 on your money. You can still do it on a budget. And if that's not good enough for you on a budget at a £5 still, have a look at these. Now, I bought these in Splot Market as part of a job lot, and I'll show you the other bits again, but they work out at £1 each. They're not everybody's cup of tea. Now, these are really, really old, early 20th century. Brass locks and key. They got the keys. Walsall locks 1939. That one is. So it's right smack bang into war with the key. And this one, beautiful little one, is a bronze one. Looking at it, no, it's not, sorry. It's just patinated like bronze. It's a cast iron one. But do you know what it is? Don't know if you can see it, but there, just there, Great Western Railway. So we have your carriage lock or something, or guards lock, Great Western Railway at £1. I can tell you now, I don't know how much they are online. I'll screenshot. I'm not going to do a full live one on these because they're not going to be worth the value, but I'll screenshot if there's any on there. And we're going to have a £10 to £15 lock each. That's going to be 10 to 15, that's going to be 10 to 15, no problem at all with the GWR connection. They're really nice. People do like vintage locks, especially when they come with the keys. And they're working. Even the GWR one works. So it's a double lever, so you have to go twice and then open. So what can I say? That's buying on a budget.